Sail the seas in the Caribbean. That's right, after saving your catnap sister in Cat Quest and teaming up with pups in Cat Quest 2, we're back with the positively delightful Cat Quest 3, a seafaring open-world adventure. But how does it play? Thanks to the wonderful Tegan at Kepler Interactive, I got a chance to give it a go. Before I share my thoughts, hello, I'm Kimchica, and I'm here to help you find and savor your next favorite indie game, whether that's through my Indie Watches, which are curated lists of intriguing games, my Let's Plays, where I dive into a game episodically with you and discuss it as we play, or my game club and podcast, Geeks and Grounds. I hope that you enjoy and consider following the channel. The Cat Quest games are some of the most polished and fun RPGs out there, and the preview of this third installment is no different. When I say fun, I mean that genuinely I found myself smiling, chuckling, laughing, and all around just feeling happy while playing. It's not emotionally heavy or complex. This game is meant to delight you with its prolific cat puns, pirate jokes, and straightforward, yet very catchy gameplay. Cat Quest 3 does begin with a tale of woe. The evil pirate king has destroyed a ship and everyone on it except for one lone kitten who manages to float away. Fortunately for this little kitty, they're discovered by the spirit of a captain named Cappy, who adopts the little one and takes care of them. 15 years later, you and Cappy are beginning to make names for yourselves as pirates and attempting to get the fabled One Piece. Oh, sorry, wait, wrong story. The fabled North Star treasure. The overall tone for the game is playful and lighthearted. Don't get me wrong, there are definitely nods to, well, I guess you could say an older audience, but the pirate map-inspired overworld with its dashed borderlines and location names, the prolific save spots where a player too can drop in at any time, and colorful environments are definitely elements that all ages can appreciate. Again, straightforward and catchy, but don't mistake that for easy. The combat isn't super complex, but it feels fluid, and there are moments of challenge where you need to be strategic with what you do. There's no simple button mashing here, at least if you're on normal mode. There is an easy mode for folks as well. You can dodge enemy attacks, use a sword or other close-range weapon, quickly at the press of a button switch to a long-range weapon, and cast spells. A small trick that I quickly realized, don't use every single bit of ammo with your long-range weapons. You'll be able to get more bang for your buck, so to speak, if you make sure to keep that bar in the yellow. If you spam and use all of your ammo at once, nothing bad happens, it just takes a little longer to load. And that's an example of how I think this game does a great job of providing bits of strategy and technique to more avid players to take up, but it's not so difficult if you're new to this type of combat, and it's pretty gracious if you do happen to spam the buttons a little bit. A small detail, but one I have to highlight, I love that as you equip different armor and weapons, your cat's appearance changes as well. I honestly think that every RPG should do this if possible. It just feels more personal, and I just get so much more invested in my character, and it's just a fun detail I love, so yay! By far, my favorite element that is also brand spanking new to Cat Quest 3 is the sailing. You can hop into your ship by calling it at the docks and disembark anywhere in the world, and sailing is so wonderfully chaotic. The controls are responsive, but there's just enough slip to add a bit of mayhem to your steering, and launching cannons is the same. You can aim, but there's just enough wiggle room that sometimes you'll have spectacular misses as you're simultaneously trying to dodge incoming fire. I cannot wait to dive into the full game to honestly just spend most of my time sailing around to see what mischief I can get into. If you are not a fan of cat puns, cheesy humor, or just open world action RPGs in general, this is probably not going to be the cat's meow to you. But for me, I've been pretty glowing throughout this preview, and I do think that this is a game worth keeping your eye on if you love ARPGs, if you're looking for a snappy, cute experience that will be easy to hop in and out of, especially with a friend or a young person. Cat Quest 3 comes out August 8th on PC, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4 and 5, and Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S. And thanks again to Kepler for the key. That's it for today. Let me know if you were a pirate on a ship, what role would you like to have? I feel like I would want whatever that lookout job is called, the lookout spot job. Just being able to sit up, see all of everything, look down on everyone, not look down, but just peer and see what's going on in the daily happenings of the ship, and yelling "Land ho!" and being the first to announce the good news to everyone on the ship. But if you enjoyed this, find me here on YouTube, of course, but also on Twitch, TikTok, and Blue Sky at Kimchica, and I'm on Instagram at Jenny Wyndham. And with that, I hope you have a wonderful day or night wherever you are, that you are finding lots of games to play, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!